It is not recent news to hear of the damages and destructive effects cigarettes have on individuals. However, the efforts to limit smoking have not been strong enough. The tragedy of death appears in daily life and is in most scenarios inevitable. Tobacco use remains the single largest preventable cause of death and, and disease in the United States. Cigarette smoking kills more than 480,000 Americans each year, with more than 41,000 of these deaths from exposure to secondhand smoke. Tobacco has been known to cause lung cancer. However, there are several other forms of cancer that are related to smoking and secondhand smoke as well. Cigarette smoke contains over 7,000 chemicals, 69 of which are known to cause cancer. Smoking is directly responsible for approximately 90% of lung cancer. It is baffling to hear of the extensive amount of individuals who endorse tobacco materials and products. Tobacco use does not only affect one individual, but surrounding individuals as well. Smoking harms nearly every organ in the body, and it is a main cause of lung cancer and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. It is also a cause of coronary heart disease, stroke, and a host of other cancers and diseases. Oftentimes, the smoker can be blinded by the amount of repercussions that accompany a smoke habits. However, there are many cases in which the smoker can take specific steps in changing their pattern and ultimately quitting the habit. One specific example of a smoker who decided to quit is Pamela Worth. Pamela is from Massachusetts and has been officially free from the habit of smoking for over 10 years. She started smoking when she was only 17 years old. Before she had began the process of quitting the habit, she found many health and financial issues beginning to arise. She could recognize that it was burdensome to walk up and down the stairs due to shortness of breath. Financially, she spent much of her money filling her addiction to cigarettes. She would go through half a pack to a full pack a day, which began to rack up a high expense. Smoking is extremely tedious when attempting to quit. However, it is highly beneficial in the future. Most smokers develop an addiction by the age of 18 or higher. Still, there are recent findings of the starting age decrease. An estimated 46.6 million, or 20.6% of adults aged 18 and above, were current smokers. Apart from this, even more high school students are developing smoking habits. It was found that 19.5% of those high school students were current smokers. Over 5% of middle school students were currently smoking in 2009. Unfortunately, first-hand and second-hand smoke can be the cause of many birth defects. Smoking in pregnancy accounts for an estimated 20 to 30% of low birth weight babies, up to 14% of preterm deliveries, and some 10% of all infant deaths. Even apparently healthy full-term babies of smokers have been found to be born with narrow airways and reduced lung function. Although the statistic may seem extremely immense, the statistics has actually decreased almost 45% from the statistic in 1990. Cigarettes have become severely popular in this generation and in past generation as well. As a result of the increase of tobacco use, many lives have been taken along with the lives of those indirectly exposed to tobacco smoke. Nearly 41,000 individuals have died from secondhand smoke. Of those individuals, 7,300 have died due to lung cancer, and the remaining have died of coronary disease. Smoking has claimed countless lives and unfortunately continues to remain a prominent cause of death. These have been countless deaths due to lung cancer, which can be caused by smoking. Smoking and secondhand smoke has become an increasingly large issue. It is sickening to see that secondhand smoke was found highest in children aged from 3 to 11 years old. As a result of this, we need to reduce the amount of tobacco suppliers and educate people about tobacco use in order to save our society.